Hello, welcome to my attempt at building an all-glass house in The Sims 4. It's been a little bit since that update came out, but I want to give it a try. It seems like an interesting thing to do, and to achieve privacy, I'm probably going to have to use a lot of curtains and hedges and other fun little tricks. We'll see what we have and what we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and build out a shell. I think I'm just going to do a small 1-story, 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, because I don't know how this is gonna go yet. I don't want to, overexert myself. I don't want to go too big too fast. Gotta walk before you can run. If this goes well, maybe I'll try doing something bigger. I'm not sure. Depends on how fun I find this little thing to be. Okay, so here is my tentative build. I might have to add or subtract something depending on how things go, but I think I have a good thing going. I really wanted, since it's going to be an all-glass house, to incorporate the inside with the outside, give a really nice, all the way through outdoorsy feel. I think it makes sense, it's already a glass house, you can see the outdoors anyway. It's part of the outdoors anyway. So I think this is a good idea to really just incorporate it all, have a really nice outdoor space that flows off the indoor space. Yeah, I think this is going to work out pretty well. I'm not going to do any landscaping just yet, because this type of build, I find landscaping boring. Oops. I'm going to say it, though. Yeah, so this is a good outside. I really like these little thingies. They make for a good, fun, cute-looking outdoors. Got a nice, a decent front patio, really big back patio, and I'll probably add even more outdoor space, probably a pool or something. But yeah. Now I need to go ahead and add the glass to the ceilings, or not the ceilings. I meant the roofs. The roofs. They're not ceilings, they're roofs, but in this case they're kind of gonna be ceilings. And to the walls. So, yeah. Let's go. So it's actually in the wall paints, in the miscellaneous section, and then this is where you get all of your glass types. Now, this one might be a little much. Hang on, I'm going to change it to afternoon. I like the lighting better. This one might be a little much because I already have this type of chevron pattern with, the trellises over top patios. So maybe I'll do... And this is definitely going to be way too much. Even though I feel like it would work really nicely for the bathroom to have something that's got a little bit more, I don't know, coverage to it. Even though it's not that much more covered. I don't know. I'll lay something down, show ya, and see how I feel. Okay, so I'm going to try something a little different. So I have this one throughout the majority of the house, and then the more, geometric, I forget what these ones are called, hexagons, I'm going with it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I have that covering where I want the bathroom to be, and then these on the rest one. I didn't do, the flat one because, that just doesn't feel like it's gonna have any structural support. I'm sorry, but, I'm studying to be an architect, and, I just can't, in good consciousness, create a whole house that's just that. I'm sure there's a way to make it work, but my architect brain is oh my god, it's going to fall, it's going to crash, it's going to crack. This, I feel, at least gives a little bit of structural support. If these are, maybe, little metal pieces, really strong, yeah, that could work. That could be the support. But with just this, I don't trust it. I'm sorry, man. So, this is what I'm going with. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make it work, and now I need to find a glass roof. I could do this, kind of go with the theme of having a couple things through it. Ooh, that skinnier one kind of matches the sizing a bit better, though. Yeah. I'll look through and decide. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Look at that. Okay, and now I'm realizing I have to kind of work on this, because that clips awkwardly. Okay, I think that's gonna have to be what it is, and I need to look for a trim that's gonna look good. What roof trim would look good? I don't know. I'm also going to do this build all in base game. So, yeah. That's gonna be fun. There we go. So, I'm gonna play around with the roof trims, see what I like. Okay, I didn't really like the way the white was looking, so I went with this more natural brown, and I changed the little patio coverings to match, and then I added an exterior trim around it to cover up any white basing that was there. And I think this looks pretty alright for what it is. I haven't done much yet, but for what it is, it's alright. Now, I need to find some windows and doors. Because what I'm planning is for this back here to be the kitchen, and I want nice, beautiful, like, sliding doors or French doors to go out to the patio. I think it's going to be gorgeous. And obviously, I'm going to use doors that are mostly glass, because I'm trying to make this pretty much an all-glass house. There's not a whole lot of options in base game for just glass doors, but I'm going to try to make it work. I think this, like, newest one is going to be the best, because, I don't know, I feel like it's going to match the best. If I can actually find something that looks good. Ooh, I might have to switch everything back to white. I don't know, I'll see if I can find one that has a matching swatch. Ooh, matching swatch. Yep, it'll work. It's gonna be the front door and the back doors. There we go. And I don't really need windows because the whole house is a window. I don't know why I said I need to look for windows earlier. I guess I'm just so used to it because, you know, you build a house. Doors, windows. You know, it comes naturally. I don't need to do that this time. So, yeah. Now, I guess I'm gonna have to... I don't know if I should... I don't think I'm gonna put this on a foundation. I think it's just gonna be patio area. So, I'm gonna go inside and try to work on that. So, this here is going to be the living room. And I kind of want to do a custom archway over here because it opens up more space if I do it myself as opposed to using one of the natural ones. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, and while I'm adding the columns for this, I'm gonna add it to the other areas that it's necessary. So I'm gonna be using this one because I like the shape of this a lot, and it matches the wood swatches I've been using. Yeah, I guess I'm going with like ultra modern eco for this because of the wood tones I've been using, and just the whole thing of an all glass house. I guess I'm trying to add interest to this home, and well, this is gonna help me. I forgot to turn on this cheat earlier, so we're doing it now. There we go. Yeah, this could be a fun thing to do. This could be fun. I'm not hating it, that's for certain. I've built worse things. Trust me. The first thing I ever built was a really weird manor. It's on the gallery if you want to see it. I don't recommend seeing it, but it's there. I don't know how I want to do the wood things back here, but I'll figure it out. I think framing the door, I want it to be like 1 by 1 like that, and then everywhere else it's spaced by 2. Except for here because it works out well. Yeah. Or do I have to? It's a little awkward trying to figure out spacing for something that's on half tiles. So maybe I just don't. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Okay, this pattern isn't going to work over here, so different pattern. Yeah, we're trying a different pattern out. Let's try that. I think this is pretty much the best that I can do. So we're gonna go with it. I made this like, well, it's not completely me that made this. House made this in awkward shape, which was me. So yeah, me. I made this in awkward shape. Oops. Oh well. But now I can go back to the indoors. Gotta love spandrels. Spandrels are really fun. I don't always get to use them because sometimes they just don't work, but I think they're a really fun thing. And I don't know if I'm even gonna be able to use them now. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna go through all the swatches and see if I can find anything I like. It's probably gonna be a no, but you never know. I think this is the closest I'm gonna get to matching swatches, so I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I just have to. It's all I've got. And now I need to find doors for the bathroom and the bedroom. I'm unsure if I should use glass doors like this, or use normal doors. I mean, I'm trying to make an all-glass house, so I think I have to use these. And it does kind of have a matching wood swatch to everything else I've been using. So, I could. I'm going to. Yay. There we go. That looks decent, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna put in some flooring. Probably a wood tone that's gonna match, like, the columns and the other wood swatches I've been using. I mean, that kind of matches. I'll go through everything and I'll show you what I decide. Okay, so I found this one that kind of matches the swatches pretty well. And, I don't know, I feel like this, like, really thick, broad wood with minimal detailing really goes with this like eco-industrial vibe of the house. So I'm going with it. And then I'm going to look for tile. You know what? I'm just going to carry it throughout the entire house. It's a glass house. It'd be fucking weird if I just randomly changed up the flooring because you can see it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. And I guess I'll just go around with some curtains and other things and try to get some semblance of privacy. And then for the interior, I'm also going to use the ones that have like that bar coverage because I think it makes more sense. I don't like these ones though, so it's gonna have to be this one. Yeah, I think this will just work better in general. And I don't know, probably gonna do like this nice brown swatch. It kind of goes with everything else I've been doing. Kind of cute, kind of not. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out in the end. Or we could use this really, really light beige one. Yeah, I think I want to kind of try to bring in some whites because that's really going to brighten the place up. And it's also going to technically be the wallpaper. This is a little awkward. I think I'm going to leave that though because this is all going to be the open air. This is going to be like a kitchen, dining, living. So it's fine if I leave these open to each other. But I definitely need to block off this bathroom as much as I can. So it's going to be a whole lot of these. Now I'm in the wall decorations to see if I can find anything that'll help me cover up the walls and doors from the outside so we can get privacy in this house. In base game, there's not a whole lot of options for me to sort through, but I'm going to try my best. I mean, shove a pride flag on there. No, well maybe. Kind of depends on what I can do. Now if you put these on backs of doors, it works. So I wonder if I could put like towels up here and it would have like the same effect. I can try. Or I wonder if just Sims could walk through those. I'm gonna bring in a Sim and test this. Because if so, then like, I've won. I can do this challenge. Easy. No problem. If not, I have my work cut out for me. So I've just brought in this Valerie Holtzman here. She's a Sim I made in a recent video for a Marvel OC. So yeah, I'm gonna use her as my little tester Sim to see if she can get in here. Oh, and they put the mailbox right in the center of the house. That's great. And yes, it works, so I don't have to worry about anything. For the bedroom, I might do something darker and keep the nice and airy one for the bathroom, because, I don't know. I don't know if I want to have just this. It's gonna get boring. Let's have some fun with it, maybe. Let's try this nice creamy white. Okay, by using the creamy white, it does kind of flow into, like, the creamy white at the bottom of that, so it's not too egregious, the change there. Ooh, the glass has, like, kind of like a texture to it. See? That's interesting. I'm gonna do that just to make it look, I don't know, cuter, more whimsical, more airy, a little bit bohemian in there. And then I'll add something like that over here, maybe. I just feel like these curtains work out best for the vibe. Ooh, we are gonna run into an issue here because I don't have a middle piece. Ugh. I could do something like this. That probably looks best that I can do. I don't know, I want the living room to have a bit more of a cozy feel. It's the living room. You want to feel cozy in here. It's still gonna have lots of windows, so I think this works out fine. The kitchen, I think I'm just gonna have to leave as is. So yeah, I'm gonna get decorating, I guess. I'm gonna start off with the living room. It's tiny, it's cozy, and I'm not at all worried about budget. I'm just doing what I want. And this, it's got the nice light colors that we've got everywhere else. So that's definitely gonna be the TV stand. And then I will probably do, I don't know, maybe love seat sofas across from each other, and then I'll give a nice open area in the center. And base game has a nice color on this sofa to go with everything else I've done. I don't want that one, it matches that too well. This lighter one though, that's nice. I like it. Then right across. And then I can get a nice rug in the center. Ooh, I'm also going to put this out front as a nice little mat, just to have it down already. This rug is like the perfect size for the room, so maybe I'll just use this. Ooh, the white's kind of fun. I like that. That's cute. It's really cozy. I love it. I don't know if I want a coffee table in here. I think that might be a bit much, but I'll take a look at what we've got. Yeah, no, a coffee table's not going to work. I look through the accent table. Ooh. This could work, though. And I think it'll look nice with everything else we have going on. Yeah, I think it fits. It's cute. Get some plants in here. Really get that, like, eco, bohemian, industrial. We've got a lot of adjectives going on here, but I don't care. Yeah, that's nice. And then I want some standing lights. Ooh, yes. These are perfect. I love that. That's going to be perfect for this vibe. One at each end. Yep. And is that the color I want? Ooh, no, I like this one even better. It kind of has that hints of brown in there, plus like kind of like a closer black to the windows. That's gorgeous. I'm gonna go to nighttime, evening, and get rid of you. Yeah, I think that provides suitable light. Ooh, this is gonna be really fun. I'm going to add these little starlights on the windows. I think it's gonna be adorable. It's gonna be so adorable. Just where it peeks through the curtains. It's gonna be so adorable. Oh, it's so cozy and cute. I love it. It's adorable. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I never build things like this, so this is like a good way to get out of my comfort zone. Get some books right there on the table. Oh, that's adorable. Ooh, I gotta get some pillows in here. There. So it's cohesive but different and really cozy. I love it. And I'm going to move on to the bedroom now. I have to come up with a solution for these. Probably the same thing that I did in here. Yeah, I definitely have to layer them so it doesn't look as awkward. And I'll do the same over on this wall. There we go. Still has a nice lighting coming in. It's a window still. So now I need bed, a dresser, and so yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and furnish this. The bed, I'm gonna be using the one that we got from the Pride Month update, just in white. I used the same rug from the living room, just a little bit bigger and darker to give it a bit more of a cozy feel, and I kind of took my idea of the lights and did it in here, tried to keep that industrial bohemian vibe going, and I think it looks so cute and cozy and perfect. I love it. And now I'm gonna move on to the bathroom. I'm gonna try something a little weird with this one, but stick with me. Okay, so we have this wall here, and then I'm gonna put up a spandrel. Thinking the same one that I used out there. Just this one. So we have that going, and then I need to hang some curtains from it. I know, I really like these curtains. They give a very nice airy vibe, and I don't know if this is gonna work. Don't know if this is gonna work. I think you see what I'm trying to do. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work. Oh well. Okay, to add light, I am going to put these behind the curtains, even if you can't see them, because this room is just so dark, and I need something for the bathroom, and I tried to still lean into like that eco-industrial vibe for here, hoping very cozy. I think I kind of accomplished it, and I tried to make sense of the laws of physics. Like, I didn't put a toilet wall mount on here, toilet paper mount thingy on the wall, because the walls are glass. I can't do that. I'm trying to obey the laws of physics and crap here. I'm just gonna put them like behind everything. Look at how. Oh god, that looks shit. I was not paying attention where I was putting them at all. Maybe I'll just add them to this wall, because you can't see them on either side over here. That's gonna be my solution. There we go. And now I can work on the entryway, dining, and kitchen. This is the entryway. Simple, gets the job done, kind of cute. Kind of matches the vibe I've been going with. And I even used the little new collectible from the most recent event. I think it looks adorable here, and it matches everything else I've been doing. Next up, dining room. That's going to be real simple. I'm going with the table that kind of matches the other wood swatches I've got in white legs. To kind of break it up a bit. I think it'll be cute. Right here, in the center. It'll work. It'll be good. And then I'll add some chairs. Just gonna go with this one. I like the swatches the best. It matches everything I've kind of got going on. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm only gonna put them around the fours like this because I don't want to encroach too much into a hallway space or the kitchen space. So I think that works very nicely. Time to add a centerpiece and a rug. There we go. Cute, simple, adorable. It works. I'm going with a circle one to kind of break up all the other spaces and to not get too repetitive or too patterny with the rugs, because the whole area is open. I can't use too many different patterns. It's gonna look too busy, look horrible. It's gonna clash. So I figure this circle is the safest. It was either that or just paint on a rug, like a fake rug, by using the carpeting and just placing it there instead of the wood. But I think that kind of works. Now it's time for a kitchen. I'm using these. I think I'm going to use these ones because they kind of match the furniture I decided to use in the bedroom. Here's the kitchen. Not much I could do with it. It's a little bit of an awkward space, but I think I made it work. And plus a little tea counter over here. It's kind of cute. I like it and well enough, so I'm going to go with it. And now I need to figure out the lighting situation because I can't have any on the ceiling because there is no ceiling. And it would just look weird. I'm sorry, I can't do that to myself. And you can't really run electrical through glass either, so it double won't work. I could put more of these up, but I don't know if I like that for the kitchen in this area. I don't know if I like that. Okay, I can put these on the metal part of the glass wallpaper, and I think it would look pretty decent. Yeah, that kind of looks nice. Looks interesting. So I can go with it. I think right there on 3 will work well. And I'm going to switch to night while I do all of the lighting. I mean, it's kind of lit up, but I don't know if it's lit up enough. I don't think there's much I can do besides this. So I guess that's the interior done. And I'm going to work on the outside now. First up is finding something that'll look good on the patios. A flooring that'll look good on the patios. Excuse me, didn't specify enough. I like this one, so I'm going to go with it. Gorgeous. And then I guess I'll do like the stone path out to front, and then I will add in a pool back here too. And I feel like this house is kind of like asking for a rounded pool. There we go, that looks very nice. And then I will continue this flooring out around the pool. There we go, that's very nice. And now I will, I guess, do some landscaping before adding, some little fun activities on the patios. I'm going to line this house with really high shrubs because, well, as high shrubs as I can, because, well, it's a glass house. I feel like it needs that little bit of extra, protection from the outside world. So I'm going to be using these really manicured, expensive ones. This is not a starter home, but I feel like it kind of needs it. I think I'm going to change one thing, and that is to make the ones right in front here lights from whatever event this was. It was like the Christmas themed event. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out the ones right in front here for the ones with the lights. I think it's going to look a lot cuter. There we go. That is cute. I like it. And I'm just going to go ahead and finish up landscaping. So this is the ground landscaping. I think it looks really cute. Well, and it's pretty simple. I didn't go too extreme, too extravagant, but I think it still looks nice. It still works. Oh, I forgot a little bit of terrain paint on that. I'll fix that up. There we go. Okay. And I am actually going to use another new feature, and that is being able to add landscaping to a roof. I think it'll really help on the bathroom because I feel uncomfortable with this. So I'm going to cover it up with plants. I use these outside, and I think they're adorable. I love the little white. It adds just the right amount of color to it, I think. Yeah, I think this will look really nice. And I will put it like a little bit spotty just to add some interest, but I think it looks pretty nice. Yeah, that's adorable. I like that. Then I'll carry it over a little bit into the bedroom. Then I'll add a couple more bigger bushes over here, I think. Yeah, that is adorable. I love that. So cute. So cute. Here we go. I'm pretty happy with that. These are also kind of fun, but I don't know if I want to add those over here. No, that's a little too much. But yeah, that's adorable. And then I'm going to add a couple more activities to the outdoors, and that will be the build. So out front over here, I think I'm going to add a chess table. I think I left a perfect little space over here for it, and it's going to be adorable. I like this chair. I don't know if it matches with the wood tones. Maybe I'll save that for out back and try to make it work there instead. Really, do none of these match that swatch? Well, screw you. Let's see what other chess tables we have then. This one I'm pretty sure does have a good matching swatch in those kind of whimsical looking chairs. So I will use that instead. These are a good match for this table, I think. There we go. Adorable. Oh, I didn't add any exterior lighting. That's something I forgot in the... Okay, before I get into adding any more furniture, I am going to add some outdoor lighting. I'm going to use these ones because they're just adorable. I love them. The little flower lights. So cute. Okay, I think this lighting arrangement is cute. Adorable. Okay. Now I can finally go in and do all of the furniture in the back patio. Definitely want to do a little bit of outdoor cooking over here. So gotta get that grill in. And then just a little bit of outdoor furniture. That wood tone doesn't quite match, so I'm going to go with white. There we go. Let's see if there's any other outdoor activities I want to add. I think I'll add a little telescope over in this corner. That'll be cute. Now there's not much else. And I didn't add enough room around the pool to add any of those like fancy pool chairs, so I'm just gonna leave it. But yeah, I think that's the build. I think it turned out pretty well for what it is. I'm happy with it. I hope you like it. You can find it on my gallery, Shadowside over there, just like on YouTube. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. This was honestly a lot of fun. I got to get out my comfort zone, have fun with a little bit of a build challenge, didn't have to worry about a budget. I loved it. Hope you loved it too. Thanks for watching. Did I say like, comment, subscribe? Because if so, do so. It gives me a lot of motivation to keep on chugging in life. I said that like I'm a train. God, I wish I was a train. You know, it's just easier being a train.